All right, let's talk about music again. When I got to Costa Rica in 2018, I picked up the guitar after an 18-year break. I talked about this in a previous video, so I'm not going to belabor the point. I also mentioned that, grew up listening to a lot of music with my dad playing the piano. Him being the only one in his whole family of 13 siblings. He was the only one that picked up an instrument, which is weird in and of itself. Anyways, music's very therapeutic, and it's very relaxing. It's probably, for me anyways, and I'm sure for a lot of people out there, an art form that we like the most and respect the most. I remember listening, I read a question somewhere. It was like, the question was, if you had to be deaf, dumb, or blind, which one would you choose? And the answer was, well, I don't want to lose hearing. That's like, take my eyes away, take my ability to speak away, but do not take my ears away, because I won't be able to hear music. Which is one of those hypothetical things, and it's just a testament to the power and appreciation of music. So anyways, I want to talk about 3 songs that just drive me nuts, why I really can't stand them. The first one would be, in no particular order, but the first one's Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger. Why? Because it's just such a cliche tune. And I heard it too many times, being I was a wedding photographer and a wedding DJ throughout the 80s. And I was just like, ugh, not that song again. I'm sure every generation has its version of Old Time Rock and Roll. The other song would be by Lynyrd Skynyrd, Sweet Home Alabama. Now, I love Lynyrd Skynyrd. I saw them live, the original Lynyrd Skynyrd, in 1976. They were the opening act for Edgar Winter, which was an amazing concert. Never heard of Lynyrd Skynyrd before then. Became a fan instantly. Had all their albums, and to this day, I know all their songs and appreciate their music. But that one song, no, I can't stand it. It's always the song that gets the most radio play. So maybe that's indicative of something. So the third song, and for different reasons, would be Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. It's not that bad. It's a fun song, but the reason I don't like it is because we sort of play it a little bit in this little band I'm with, Johnny and the Two Tones. And I just feel like it's such a cliche song. It's like Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. It's so overplayed and it's so cliche. I like them more than the Bob Seger song and the Lynyrd Skynyrd song. I could listen, because they're fun, it's a fun song. Nibbling on sponge cake. But I'm thinking to myself, the worst thing to do is to try and sound like Jimmy Buffett. So take the song and make it different, make it unique. But we haven't done that with that song, so I could just as well do without it. Okay, so just a couple more thoughts and some ideas. Have you ever noticed there's some songs you never get sick of, no matter how many times you listen to them? For me, I would be any blues, Muddy Waters. I go jogging. I listen to it while I'm running. I have headphones on. I'm listening to old blues. I never get sick of it. Never, 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 never. And Bob Marley. You'd think Bob Marley would be cliche. But I've been listening to Bob Marley my whole life. When my daughter was born, we played his CD constantly. She grew up listening to that stuff. And it's in her DNA now. It's in my DNA. But I never get tired of it. It's weird, eh? Some music transcends cliche and becomes so relevant. So it's a beautiful thing, music is. It's a mysterious thing, and it's a universal thing that belongs to us all. We all get to appreciate it and make our lives better because of it. So, okay, that's all I got to say about that. I'm off to the beach.